All right, let's move to Brittany Davis, a musician that is in our studio right now. I listen to her music, and it's just fabulous. She's a composer, keyboardist, a singer who uses her music to uplift and fight for a more inclusive world. Her music mixes funk, soul, jam rock, noise rock, blues, jazz, pop, R&B, music that is undefinable in many ways. It's a very unique sound. And Miss Davis will be performing tonight at the Orange Show, and she decided to stop here ahead of her sound check to talk with us. Brittany, welcome to Hello Houston. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
I want to point out the obvious to us. You are blind.
Yes.
And have you been blind your whole life?
My entire life, yes.
And how did you find your way into this musical world?
Well, it found its way into me.
Oh,
honestly.
there you go.
I say music is my first language and then English. So there's that.
So not only are you performing at the Orange Show, it is the Art Car Ball, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
So you're going to be part of this little world of Art Car too.
Right.
Are you excited about it?
I don't know, it was a whirlwind when I realized how beautiful and big this thing is. It's like,
yes.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
It is big.
So, Brittany, you play the piano. How did you land on that instrument?
Or did it land on you?
I hope not. Well, the thing about it is, with piano, everything that I experience in tones. I don't see light, I don't see color, so everything is in tones. And when I was at my preschool, I noticed that the piano had a lot of those tones on it.
So like chords and
runs? More like notes or sequences of notes.
Yep.
That's why I say music is my first language.
It speaks to you.
Yeah, somehow it speaks to me.
I like
I don't
that.
know how to explain it.
And so how old were you when you started playing the piano?
3.5 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And when were you composing? How old were when you were really just hitting it and that was your song?
3.5 years
Oh wow.
old.
From the very beginning. You were a prodigy for sure.
That's what they were saying, but I didn't feel prodigy, whatever that word is. Prodigetic. Yeah, make a new word.
So your music is really eclectic. Where do you find your inspiration when it comes to composing and writing and, putting it all together?
Well, first and foremost, I got to say that God really had the first say in everything that I did, and I feel like the Lord really gave me the guidance to do it. And also when it comes to the culture that I'm a part of, just listening to so many different styles, it just hits me. Like sometimes I really need to really, really rap, and sometimes I really, really need to sing, and sometimes maybe I just need to sing the blues because it hurts so much. I can't, I don't know how. I always find it interesting to see how people stick to one genre. Not saying that it's wrong or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you what your favorite is, but I don't think you have a favorite. I think you love it all.
I can't.
I know. I understand.
I'm really into jazz right now.
And you really use
Love
your platform for inclusion.
Yes.
I read about that.
Absolutely.
All right. Tell me your philosophy about the world.
So I always feel like,
No,
That's a big question.
That doesn't mean the whole world, but what do you live by?
Well, just that, life is so much more expansive than we give it credit for, or than we give it space to really inhabit. I was having a really interesting conversation with some folk about different ways that we include sensory experiences in our expressions of art and the decisions in which those affect us. A lot of the times when we think about sensory experiences and things that you touch and pull and play with, we think of that for kids. But somebody like me, there's so many instances in my day where I experience a loss of information more than a gaining. In this world where things can come to you at a snap of a finger, for somebody who is totally blind and has been since birth, that's not always possible. And we haven't found real ways to really inhabit those spaces where those things are lost.
I'm curious about your understanding of the universality of your message, that other people receive it. We're all individual. You come with
Right.
your own unique set of challenges, and yet your message connects with so many people. Why is that, do you think?
I think it's literally because I want to make room for that inhabitants. The same way I feel like I didn't feel included. I want that feeling to be felt for other people. And I think that that's what closes the door. That's what snaps it shut. That's what takes it home. Is that when people hear my music, they're going to know that there's a place for them in all of it. If not all of it, somewhere you're going to hear you.
Yeah.
You're going to hear what you feel. You're going to hear what you know. You're going to feel that thing, whatever it is. If it's grief, if it's love, if it's healing taking place, whatever it is, you're going to be able to find it.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's
In and
it's
amongst all of that message, there's also a whole lot of fun. And your
Yes.
music is extremely uplifting.
We're having fun. That's
Yeah.
the best part. We're not trying to make some kind of like secret message to try to like, okay, Sepricon isn't even a word.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my trending songs right now. How is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody's like, oh, is it the horoscope? Is it the, no, it's just, Sepricon is literally the translation of an experience. Like, okay, like, if you say to me, Brittany, this table is green, that's like you're saying peach potato. It's like, what do that mean?
Yeah.
That's what Sepricon is. That is the translation of what it feels like to be given something visual with a non-visual context.
Have you ever used your music to see color?
I am color. That's the music.
Oh,
That is
there you
the
go.
color.
Yeah.
I am the color.
Nice.
And it resonates not just in color but in sound. So it's like your voice could be a color because of its sound.
Beautiful.
And I mean no disrespect with this question.
Go ahead.
But I'm curious if your lack of vision actually is a freeing thing for you that gives you an ability to go beyond what limits us and what we see and feel restricted by, and that you don't have that restriction.
You know, that's a really powerful question. And I want to kind of testify that because I feel like for the longest time I haven't felt free. I don't feel free because even though I have all of these textural ideas and sonic ideas and, you know, all of these ways that I wish to, what I say, verb or to do my art, it doesn't feel acceptable in the visual world or in the visual context. So I feel bound to try to make myself just fit. Like, get in that visual context. Get in there. You know, and it doesn't always work. So it's not always freeing is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But I've come to realize that there are some places where when I take those liberties, people really catch on.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
it's beautiful, like Sepricon. Sepricon's a great kind of
It's an
platform for that.
yeah, it's like an umbrella word.
Yeah, it's an umbrella word because
That's
it's an
so much.
experience.
We're
Yeah.
talking to Brittany Davis, a blind musician on all genres. She's just as soul, jam rock, noise rock, funk, everything, almost everything you can name.
Rap. So
Rap.
Brittany's
soul.
a part of that. You're in town for the Orange Show.
yes.
So tell me, have you been to Houston before?
Okay, once, but not to play though.
Oh.
That's
I wish-
exciting.
Or not to play musically, just to
No.
come here and play.
Play, yeah. I
gotta
love your
play.
playing on words.
Yeah. Well, Brittany, I have a question. What is some of your career highlights so far that you have
I mean,
just
besides being on this show.
right,
now.
of course.
I
of course,
mean,
yeah.
there's that. Come
Yeah.
on, that's like got to be one of the big ones. I've been on Tiny Desk. I got to go to Europe twice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I played. Well, the first time I went, it was because I went to South by Southwest Festival
Yeah,
tour, and I got to
Southwest.
play that twice.
Over in
And-
Austin?
In Austin, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got to work with Spin Magazine. Dang, I got so many. I played with Stone Gossard in a side project of his called Painted Shield. Like, I got so many. I've been to Germany, Paris, London. I played the Montreux Festival. I played like all these cool festivals I never thought I'd play. And it was like a whole month tour. It was crazy.
Does it
Oh,
ever
man.
feel unreal?
Right now, it does.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I just made an entire anthem for the Seattle soccer female team, the Rain.
Yeah.
Like,
Love that.
like it just happened, and it took off like a rocket, man.
Fabulous.
It's great.
So where's home base for you?
Right now, Seattle, Washington.
Oh, beautiful.
yes.
It's kind of wet, but you probably you
Oh,
probably
my
like
gosh.
the rain.
I don't even like. I like the sun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I like the sun. I like
So do
the
we.
sun. So I'm gonna tell you what I do like. Not what I don't.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
you know, folks are going to come out tonight and they're going to love you. I know that. What are they going to see when they come out there? What are you going to be giving us?
All I got.
Oh, well, that's not limiting at all, is it?
All I got. All I got, because that's what I give every time I hit that stage, man. You're gonna get all I got.
If you weren't performing, how would you feel? Or I guess to flip that question, what does performing give to you when you're up on that stage, when you hear that audience?
When I feel that energy,
Yeah.
it's like when I'm performing, I feel sighted. I feel like I can see. I feel like I can see it all so clear. What I'm supposed to do, why I'm here. That's what I imagine being able to see feels like. It's like, okay, I know where I am. I know where I belong. I know where to go, when to stop, how to take it higher, drop it lower, you know? Like, I got the controls now, man. I'm at the mixing board, and I'm able to dial in as deeply as I need to. No, that's the really motive truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Wow.
I
We're going
feel
to
it.
give you those controls tonight for
Thank
sure.
And Brittany, if somebody would like to hear more about your music and about you, where can people find that information?
So people can definitely go to my website, BrittanyDavisMusic.net. You can go to Instagram, Brittany Davis Music, Facebook, Brittany Davis Music. I'm on Loose Groove Records website. That's my record label that I work with. And yeah, you can find me all over everything.
She's everywhere.
I'm everywhere. Spotify, Apple, let's go.
Thank you
go.
so
Brittany.
much. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here.
Absolutely.
Music-